Now batting, Wallace Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Well, he definitely crossed him up, leaving him to watch helplessly as strike three was called. Any pitcher that can rack up a K against this strong talent is a pitcher that's going to have a job for a long time. We'll see if he can post some more Ks before he's done here.
Batting second, designated hitter, Vincent.
Stepping in now, Vincent Quevedo towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Standing in, Matt Henry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Matt Henry.
Now the pitch. And this is low, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Henry makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. A ball and two strikes now. Bases are empty here. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Cuts here.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fat. Here's the 0-1. To first. Sasaki ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Joaquin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joaquin Castro.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. So stepping in, Frank Hippern.
Batting 6th, catcher, Frank Hippern.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Mario Gonzalez.
Now, leading off for the West prospect, the shortstop, Mario Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
Now at the plate, Steven Rodriguez.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Steven Rodriguez.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down, felt a chance.
Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Hit. Sasaki scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Albert Cora.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Albert Cora.
Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner. This one's down to third. Madden moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the international prospect, number 28, Geraldo Luis.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The international prospects took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Geraldo Luis is the winning pitcher of record. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now, our final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. Kevin Lorenz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Derek Ingram. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Down baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next will be the designated hitter, Scott Martinez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Soft liner to the left side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, and as they say, they all look like line drives in the box score, but the reality is he made a really good pitch. Got the batter to just roll over it, but the infielders couldn't make a play on it. That's the way it goes in this game. There's nothing you can do except put it behind you and attack the next hitter.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Gabriel Cora, man at first for him following the 1-out single. First offering on its way. A weak chopper up the line. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. And he struck him out.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze, and that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count, but he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with this off-speed there. The scouts love to see that confidence and wide repertoire.
Into the box, Jeffrey Martinez. 0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Ono comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City with no score. Ready now, Floyd Duff. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Floyd.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. This one's down to third. Madden is there, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Standing in, David Zavala. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, David Zavala.
And the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but He may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Batting 7, center fielder, Ralph Cervantes.
Into the box now, Ralph Cervantes. A ball and no strikes. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Cervantes is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
3-1 to him now. And the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ortiz coming in. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The international prospects are on top here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Alejandro Cordero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mendoza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Griffin has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
Derek Ingram is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kennedy has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The International Stars lead this one 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the international prospects, number 28, Geraldo Luis.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score today. The international prospects came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carlos Ramirez earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
for the international prospect. 4 runs.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Yu Ju, a starting pitcher from the International Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 60 gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Settling in now, number 21. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Bennett right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping up now, Wes Rogers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Croft coming on. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Dom Nunez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Nunez, 23 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. And inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 77. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Standing in, Bobby Werner. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday.
Werner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Darno. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Sam Hilliard. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yu Ju, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now in the box, number 8, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Sharp ground ball to third. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. At the plate, number 5. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Second baseman, number 5.
First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Jeez, finally, that's the first.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2, and he got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, number 60. Attempt here.
Number 60.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in to try it again, number 21. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wes Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there. That
struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 77. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
In now, Bobby Werner. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sam Hilliard, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Yu Ju, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-0. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. Castillo at second with 2 down. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Hilliard is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance. Number 8. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, number 8.
First offering on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Slater giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Slater is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, number 60. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 21. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rodriguez moves over. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Wes Rogers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they
fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here comes another 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Rodriguez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Dom Nunez. And the pitch.
Nunez.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Number 77 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is
very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Josh Rutledge will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Josh Rutledge.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you can win a marathon game like that, it feels awfully good.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Dustin Knight claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Sear hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left a boatload of runners on base. For the Yard Goats, 1 run on 15
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Good job.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yu Ju will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, there are a lot of different ways to throw a changeup, and this guy uses the Vulcan grip. We don't see that very often. Most of the time we see guys with that circle changeup, but he does the spread the fingers, the Vulcan grip. It's worked for him, and we'll see if it works for him in this one here today.
Digging in, number 3, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pitch on the way. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've brought 5 other left. And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Standing in now, Trout. Him up. Sands has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out. Find out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Danny Ortiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna happen with
swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Stepping in, Kyle Martin, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Martin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
So stepping in, Randolph. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Left fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Eric Mendez. This one over to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Randolph on second. Mendez. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box now, Harold Aranjo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yu Ju, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, number 3, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit late.
Popped him up. Sands waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat. Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Heading out towards shallow right. Slater's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Enrique Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Ortiz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Martin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little the first baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding in once again, Randolph 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Croft on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yu Ju.
Number 33. Yu Ju.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trout is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Leading off the inning, Eric Mendez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Eric Mendez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Slater's under it. He's got it 1 away. In now, Jose Gomez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting, the pitcher, Harold Aranjo.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castillo takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Squirrels lead it 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 3. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Trout.
Number 7.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just... because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Castillo charging in on it, and there's out number 2. Ready once again, Enrique Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of...
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Richmond leads this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Yu Ju earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Ortiz. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have... to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Randolph.
Number 4.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Squirrels lead it 3-0. So coming to the plate, Eric Mendez takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there. All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Zachary Coppola will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rutledge has it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Richmond leads this one 4-0. Chase Darno will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Richmond took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yu Ju gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.